If you're looking for something to do, something to do while you take a poo, then I got something for you. It's called something to do, something to do, something to do, yeah. On today's episode of Something to Do, we're making apple cider. We've got a wagon of apples, 2 barrels full of apples, another wheelbarrow. It's a pretty simple process. All you gotta do is cut them up, then crush them up and squeeze them. It's a little cold and snowy today, so we're gonna take all of our apples and all our equipment and move them. Now we're getting somewhere. Take the apple and we'll give it the old slicey slice. The apple chunks go into the grinder. You fill the sack with the pieces and put it in the little press. Squeeze it down and then you get cider. It's not a very big press. This could be a long day. I've got a neighbor, couple doors down, and he's got some nice mature apple trees, and we do a lot of trading, honey, eggs, and so he's shared, and these are a lot of the end of his crop. He's already taken what he's needed, so we're using them. If I find an apple that looks a little rough, it's a little spotty here, into the shit barrel it goes. Chop, chop, chop. This is going to take a long time. Get the family out here, and then hopefully we'll get someone crushing while I'm chopping, and then someone pressing while they're crushing while I'm chopping. Teamwork makes the dream work. I've always said there's 3 things you need to be successful. Successful in life, successful with tasks, preparation, organization, and communication. If you have those 3 things, how can you not succeed? I'm talking about preparation, organization, communication.
Oh, can I help you cut?
Probably not.
No, Dad, I actually know how to. Mom taught me.
Communication's the tough one. That's about being honest. Honest with yourself, honest with others. Be able to ask for help. Be prepared to take criticisms. Not all feedback is good feedback, but you have to be able to communicate. Holy smokes, stuck in my head. I've got so many apples to go. You know what we need? We need some polka. There we go. If that doesn't get you in the mood, I don't know what will. Next thing I'm thinking about is how long before I cut myself. Just kidding. Well, I've just been informed before I start pressing those apples, I gotta do the pears first. Do them the same. We're gonna make 1 little batch of pear cider as well. Pears are all chopped. They're all pieced up. How this works, we put them up in the grinder. We've got the bag secured beneath it. I've elevated the whole thing up just to make it work easier. And we'll grind them up and then start the press. It's juicing already. Spin this around.
Yeah. And then you have to spin it all around until it gets to here, and then you start cranking it. Gotta turn it around. You just keep on turning it around.
Start twisting.
We maybe need another one quick.
All right, pear cider, give it a taste test.
Delicious.
Oh, that's good. liquid. I know just what to do with this. Oh, girls, look what I have. We are changing things up just a little bit. I put this grinder right onto a food safe pail. So this will be much more stable, I'm hoping, to get a good, quick, hard grind on it. Whew. Man, why is nothing ever easy, man? Holy smokes. Here we go. Definitely not as juicy as the pears. Give this one a taste. Very light in color. That reflects the flavor as well. Very light. Fresh. Boom! We've got a lot of work ahead of us. So now it's just time to crank. Literally, crank. It's gonna be a long, long day. You've heard me say it before, work smarter, not harder. We've done some crazy modifications here to really secure our grinder down. We've screwed it to the sawhorses. We couldn't fit the bucket underneath to catch things. It sprayed everywhere, so we built a slide where we can just grind and let that slide. We fill our bag. To help balance it out, we've set the pallet with the press back on top of the sawhorses. We put a little screw in there, make it firm and tight. And now we can really crank out an operation here. I like it. MacGyver would be proud. This new setup works very well. It's much more stable. Keep on grinding.
Bubbly. Swap.
I have officially finished 1 barrel of apples. And this is the cider that I've got. Something really cool here is that this is what I pressed most recently. Minus these two. These are the pear. But this is all the same apples. As you can see, the longer it sits, it begins to oxidize and darkens. Just like if you cut an apple and set it on your counter, it's going to get brown. That's cool. Woo! Well, I tell ya, we're gonna wrap this up. It's all just more of the same. I gotta start putting in bigger jugs. And I mean, the one bright spot about all this is that we're about half of what we're making, we're going to make a hard cider with. So that's really exciting. That should be fun. Otherwise, chop, chop, chop. Press, press, press. Grind, grind, grind. Till next time, peace.